Hey everyone. I'm sorry I got on so late. I slept earlier because I just didn't feel that well. Sorry, I'm just changing some stuff around real quick. That gold one I was using, I was just trying it out. It's basically just a worse Diablo's Charge Blade. I mean that as in it has low base attack, so the elemental or the impact charges are going to do less damage because of it. It takes less to get to white sharpness, but white sharpness doesn't make up for the loss of 250 less base damage. I managed to solo it the other night with a hammer. The thing I've noticed has become a new trend in this game is... Sorry, I was just making sure I had my mic unmuted. The thing I noticed that has become a new trend with this boss fight is people server hop like crazy now. People don't stay on the same thing for longer than a couple minutes. If it doesn't have the pursuit level near maximum and they can do it in one go, then they don't stay around. Sorry, I didn't even have my dashboard open yet. Let's go. I'm only going to be streaming for less than a couple hours. Oh, of course it would give me sharpshooter. I was using light bowgun the other day and I didn't get sharpshooter a single freaking time. Yo, neon green dingle. You need to sit up and click the touchpad. Come on, green dingle. Just shouting at the guy. Sorry, I just swallowed my coffee wrong. I just barely woke up. Less than 30 minutes ago. I got up, made coffee, had a cigarette the second my coffee was done, and then came in and streamed. I didn't even take a toke yet this morning. Oh my god. No fucking coconuts. You fuck boy. I'm kidding, of course. I do the same thing when I'm using bow against this thing. Its head is so big, you're wasting valuable slugger resources if you're not. What? That AoE is huge. Got him. If I had pressed it a hair earlier, I might have gotten all 5 cannonballs on him. Also, yes. Nope. Sneaky little weasel. Dang it. Is that amygdala sound again? What? This game smokes on this fucking dankest of bud. You get hit by something that goes directly over your character and on top of them. Oh my god. I just realized how much he sounds like your typical anime buff dude. He's every big muscly guy in an anime. Voice combined into one voice. Hi. You're hi. So hi. bonk. Running away! You need to come just a little bit more this way. Please. Just a tiny bit more. Just a little bit more. Just a penis hair more. There you go. Just a penile hair more. Fuck, I rolled into it. Yes. You fucking coconuts, asshole. Those spawn on top of players. Dang it, I couldn't. Wait, no, I did do the swap animation. I just wasn't blocking in the right direction when I did it. No, I'm dead. Fucking damn it. I couldn't even heal. I got one rounded from full fucking HP. because I couldn't get a chance to get away and heal. And even if I could have, I should have just kept swinging. I fucking hate this so much. So much easier when you're by yourself. It still is easier when you're by yourself. It just takes a lot longer because you have to build it up to highest heartbreak ability when you don't need highest heartbreak ability in multiplayer. Bullshit, dude. It's not even my fucking fault. I hate the bullshit deaths in this game. It gets really fucking annoying. The bullshit deaths and the bullshit hits from directions that you couldn't block in because the game doesn't let you fucking turn while attacking. So even if I could have guard pointed it, it doesn't matter because I wasn't facing the right fucking direction. And then there's shit like that. It's just like the fucking longsword and putting your weapon away. You can't ever win. It doesn't matter what you do. You can't win. Because in fucking multiplayer, everything is too fast. Everything is too fucking fast. I don't know how many times I need to say this, but it literally is just too fast. The game is too goddamn slow. And then you have joke shit like this, where it's like, haha, we made the game so that it fucking stuns you from your teammates doing random ass abilities that we just arbitrarily decided to have stun lock over other ones. And then we're just gonna have gold circles placed on your body that stun you while you're in the fight as well, so you have to move if you're a ranged character. So hilarious, so well designed. I love the fucking idiots calling this the best big monster boss fight there is. It's like they forgot Xeno'jiiva exists. Xeno'jiiva is better. I'm sorry. He's not a giant great Jagras and actually has unique attacks. The fire breath attacks this thing has are just reskinned laser attacks from Xeno'jiiva. They're identical ass animations. The only unique animation that this fucking thing has is the fucking horn stomp animation. But then again, I don't even know if that's unique, because I'm pretty sure a monster in one of the previous games does that. It's a creative name that guy has. Oh shit, sorry. Whatever, I don't even care. Sure, miss a giant fucking monster point blank range because this game has fucking fair animations for the player. Totally. Fair hitboxes and fair animations. Everything totally works as intended. Most of the time. Totally. Totally doesn't make the developers look like fucking an indie game developer on Steam Greenlight. I've seen more complete games on that than this. Just not in as high a detail, because they don't have a fucking 20-man animation and fucking art team. It's normally one dude. Jump off the thing, you dipshit. Why do they even give you the option to crawl down? It's not even like there's fucking fall damage. Yes. Oh, why the fuck is my eye bothering me? Oh my fucking god, I hate this goddamn game developer. I really do. Whatever their fucking obsession was with making it so that you stun your fucking teammates is so infuriating. And it is my least favorite part about this team-based game. Is the stupid, nonsensical, some weapons friendly fire and some weapons fucking don't. I hate it so goddamn much.
hate this fucking game and its stupid ass hitboxes. I really fucking do.
It gets so fucking old. Being hit by shit that doesn't even touch your fucking character, and then shit goes directly through your character and doesn't even affect you. If they could design anything fucking good in the recent 20 years, maybe they would be able to make a successful fighting game. Just being stun locked by my own team, because I fucking love that. It's my favorite fucking mechanic. I hate the fact I send other people flying, and I hate the fact I get stun locked like crazy because of other people attacking next to me, even though I'm using a fucking big weapon. Love how this guy didn't even get the successful fucking knockdown on a great Jagras. What a fucking idiot. And you want to know something else that has become really old in fucking video gaming? The overuse of visual effects just for the sake of realism. Like this fucking, my entire screen is shaking bullshit because it's supposed to be quote unquote hot in here. It's sort of like how the Japanese suck at historical recreations of their own things, because they just want to make it seem better than it actually was. It's the same way with historical reenactments in America and stuff like that. They always try to make it seem way better than it was. Or not necessarily way better, or that things were way more planned out and that everyone did everything properly, because in the same way that YouTube comment sections overanalyze YouTubers, people nowadays overanalyze history and think a lot more highly of it, despite the fact it was just all luck and timing a lot of the time. Hold on, I need to get myself some more coffee. And pick this shit up. Garbage. All of it. Yeah. I love how this has both blight resistance up and blight negated. Two things that negate each other. If you have maximum blight resistance, you don't need blight negated. Because it already acts as if you have blight negated. Get myself some more coffee real quick, and then I'm gonna take a toke. And we'll play for another hour or so, and then I'm gonna call it there. Just because I'm really hungry. I didn't eat at all last night. At all. I haven't eaten in like 26 hours. Well, I mean, that's a lie. I ate some cinnamon raisin toast and had a bowl of cereal when I woke up that morning, but that was it. Nothing too filling. Because I don't have ginormous bowls of cereal normally. Toasty. Roasty. Coffee. pretty good show. What, you don't fall over and then nod your head consistently when you're drunk? Jean-Claude, goddamn. Let me take a toke, though. I was still just sipping on a coffee. I was just taking little baby bips. Little baby nips. Baby tips. Come on, get set. You're riding on the internet. Cyberspace. Cybersex. Get online. I remember when that used to be a very, very common thing back when the internet was like more of a taboo, or not taboo thing, but like the interaction on the internet wasn't as expected, because chat sites and stuff like that weren't as common. Now it's all sexting and shit like that, but cybering used to actually be a thing. People just typing out sex. Or just typing it out. What they're doing and what they're going to do, sort of thing. It's always so fucking weird. I used to do some weird shit, though. Back on Command & Conquer General 0 Hour and the online stuff, people would just sit online in the lobbies, and, like, back when that game was actually popular, and Command & Conquer was super popular among people, you'd have people sitting in those lobbies, and you'd get to know half of the people because they'd just be there all the time. You'd have custom maps. You'd have mods and stuff like that, and if you went to it, they'd have links so you could download the mods, and this was like back in fucking 2006 and 2005 and stuff like that. I spent so much goddamn time on that. Besides World of Warcraft and stuff like that, 0 Hour was something I had open all the time on my computer, because the actual lobby of the game took nothing if you had the game turned all the way down graphically. My internet was so bad I couldn't actually play the game with a lot of people, besides people who had the same internet speed as me. Because what would happen is if I tried to do an online multiplayer thing, it would just lag the fuck out. It would be like, as soon as multiple players had a decent sized base going, it was over. The game ran like it was at 5 frames a second, except it wasn't. God damn. Hey, his armor stuff looks like mine. It even has the same brown color that I chose for it. That's so weird. You know what's weird is I don't normally go on Twitch at all, but I was on Twitch the other day just because I was checking out someone's stream, and I couldn't even figure out like how you search for an individual person now. Like, you can search for a game easily, but you can't just be like most recent or most popular or whatever, at least that I could find. But I was using the actual web browser thing, and I know you want to use the app probably. The app probably runs better. It just is probably more prone to crashing due to it being a dedicated program, like all apps, because no one actually programs them fucking things right. Really? Really, my dude? You waste my mount to knock him over anyways? You realize how hard getting a mount is in this first fucking phase? Fuck, boy. No, that's not what I input at all. I pressed triangle backwards circle like instantly all together and it still did that. I don't know why sometimes it doesn't come out. I get it. You don't need to spam, you fucker. I'm so important because I know something. I'm gonna spam it. You wanna spam it? I'll spam you, dipshit. Moron. Didn't even trigger it when it came over. Useless. Couldn't block. I can't even attack because of my teammates. This game is fucking retarded. Fucking A, I hate this game so much with that kind of bullshit. It is honestly the most infuriating fucking thing about playing this game, is the requirement of having a fucking item to avoid being friendly fired. Why the fuck would you ever design that in your fucking multiplayer game? Honestly, fucking Monster Hunter players are some of the most... They would have to be the most masochistic ass people that just love when a game punishes them for doing an action. Because that's all this game does. Even simple things as playing with your fucking team will punish you. You get punished for doing that. You can't make a boss where you have a fucking thing you have to focus on where the entire everything stuns you. Fucking retarded ass Capcom. This is one of the only fucking games like this that has fucking friendly fire in it. And it doesn't even do damage, it's just there to provide a fucking annoyance. I hate Capcom. I hope I never have to sit in the same room as one of the people who work on that team. Because I'd shred them a new asshole so fast it wouldn't even be funny. You know what? I need to use a weapon with health regen. Sure. Honestly, I don't even know if that's worth it. Or if even using that is worth it. Last time I used a paralysis weapon, it didn't even trigger. It triggered once and then it didn't trigger at all for the entire rest of the fight. Fuck it. I can't even enjoy playing the fucking people right now. Fuck it. So, one of the things that I found out the other night while I was trying to get more weapon augmentations was that tempered elder dragons are about nearly fucking retarded to fight nowadays, so I'm not even gonna bother. The only tempered elder dragon I fight now is Valhazak and Nergigante, because Teostra and Kushala are both so fucking annoying now, it's not even funny. You get 5 flashes, and if you don't kill them by those 5 flashes, the entire rest of the fight is impossible and a nightmare. Either that or it revolves you doing the stupid leap onto the ground over and over and over and over again to avoid everything. And then it doesn't matter because Teostra just does its typical run up to you really fast and then right hook, and you can't avoid it because it comes out faster than your character can even do a startup frames of your roll. It is honestly really stupid playing this game now. When it comes to late game Elder Dragon fights and people trying to farm weapon augmentations, it's just not even fun. Not only that, but half of the quests you get, even if it's I had a 15-minute feint one time tempered Elder Dragon thing, and there's a video on YouTube where some fucking shitty YouTuber goes over how if you use the ones with the hardest fucking stuff, it has increased chance to give you more stream stones, and it's not true. I went through 7 of those and beat 6 of them, and I didn't get a single fucking stream stone. It was only once I did a 50-minute feint 5 times one that I got a hero stream stone. Don't ask me fucking why. You can call it all RNG, but that's what it is. It's RNG. It doesn't matter. You can have a higher likelihood in one area, and it does not fucking matter. Because this game is inherently bullshit. It's so bullshit to the extent that I don't even like to fucking play it sometimes. It's hard to have fun in a game where the game just constantly wants to remind you of how fucking annoying it is to play it. Like this shit, I stood there, I would have been hit. You know, I didn't even want to do the Big Bang in that instance. I was pressing and holding R2 and I wanted to do a power charge, but the game literally wouldn't let me, so I just kept doing the Big Bang anyways. Because it's not like the game was going to change its input anytime soon. It's not like the game was actually going to respond to the controls that I input in it when I'm not mashing the fucking buttons. Oh yeah, it's such good. This is some good camera, dude. Excelente. Magnifico. The second I fucking tried to do the stupid fucking spin attack. You get 2 attacks, that's it. On a tempered monster, you get 2 attacks exactly before it will attack you, before your fucking attack cycle is too slow. Monster Hunter is the type of game where the programming is so lazy they don't even care to make a weapon with a bladed edge actually a severing weapon. Even just because it's in the mace tree. And they want to have some consistency to stuff, but have it have illogical consistency rather than logical consistency. Like, oh, this weapon's a hammer, but it's in the... I mean, this weapon's an axe, but it's in the hammer tree, so it doesn't do cutting damage, it's just blunt. But the great sword that does severing damage with it arguably wider axe head doesn't do blunt damage, it does cutting damage, because that's our logic. That's how we develop games. We possess the inept programming to actually make those two things different. What if you had impact great swords? You know, you could have variants. But no, it's just fucking constant cookie cutter bullshit with video game developers nowadays. Pressing and holding R2, but it wouldn't fucking power charge. It just stood there looking like an idiot, and I had to repress R2. Because I totally meant to just stand there like, for 2 seconds. Again, with the game not responding to that input, which is pretty hard to fuck up when you press and hold it down. It's unbelievable, again, how fucked I seem to get when it comes to the controls in this game. And then people just blame me like I'm bad until they actually watch my streams and watch the game blatantly fuck me over. You can see me do the input, you can even hear me hit it on my controller, and I know it's not my controller. I use my new one and it does the same thing in this game because it's the fucking game engine. It's not even necessarily the game, it's just the game engine. It's the same thing when you see it on stream sometimes where people's characters will randomly like teleport 4 or 5 feet forward and the game looks like it just skipped a beat because the entire game just had a huge frame lag or frame delay, whatever you want to call it. It just showed one frame for like a half a second and then picked it back up, so it looked like your character skipped forward even though the game engine was still processing it as running. Because again, I can't cut his tail off despite the fact that I'm using a bladed axe. My axe has a blade on it, but I cannot cut his tail off. And people who try to disagree with me are just people who are saying that lazy development is better than having actual development. Because you could just as easily say and put a tutorial on screen that different types of weapons will have different fucking types of damage, like impact files versus power element files and stuff like that. You could have weapons that are just impact based because they're thicker blades, and then have weapons that are made for cutting because they're thinner blades, like Legiana weapons and stuff like that. That's just an example because of their looks. I'm not saying that as a blanket thing. Because obviously the Wyvern's ignition and stuff like that would still probably be a cutting type weapon. Because it's a sword, not an axe. And I'm mostly pertaining to the types of weapons that change the visuals of the weapon. Donk. But seriously though, hopefully Monster Hunter will eventually get to the point where the developers actually care about putting some decent programming into their weapons. Besides just attacks and attack animations that are motion captured. But no, they're busy hiring people to come in and dance in their studio that costs them like thousands of dollars to make for motion capture, and they're just fucking off with it, making stupid dance gestures instead of improving or adding more attack animations or new things for weapons. No, just more dumb dancers walking into their fucking $10,000 plus motion capture studio to fucking give them more gestures to sell to people and act like they're putting development into the game. And then people are like, oh yeah, you're paying for the development time. You're totally not paying for the stupid amount of money it costs them to hire the dancers and then do all the motion capture nonsense and have all that shit running. Totally not. Totally, dude. I discovered him because I was over there before I teleported back here. I was there when the last fight ended because I don't have research on him, and that's why his outline isn't green. That's just a glitch to do with going back to camp. Doggo versus Aerial Cat. Use the potion. I clicked on it. There's fucking video proof. I wasn't doing any action. I was standing dead still. I clicked on it. Nothing happened. When people try to tell you a game isn't broken, but they're actually in denial. Look at this monster that's gonna get 5 attacks in before I can get up and do one. I'm gonna get off after this one. I'm gonna stop streaming anyways. And that's what you get if you don't have a evade extender. Because every monster in this game has a bigger hitbox in their entire body. It actually doesn't matter if you stand on Basil's back or his head. Hammer will still hit him in the head if you're on his back, for whatever reason. Because his head, I guess, is considered the entire front section of his body. Slapped by his tail. Oh my word. Again, the ability to turn during an animation would be so nice. It just makes absolutely no fucking sense that you have to stand dead still facing the same direction during attack animations. Like, it just doesn't even make any sense. It is literally one of those illogical game design fucking things that I'm talking about. Why does your character stand still? Why does he stand still, and why can't he turn? Why can't I just turn a little bit? I can only turn the tiniest little bit, but only during certain animations. Like this animation, I can't turn that much during. Whatever. You're gonna get nothing but salt from me. Wow, that's more augmentations than I got in 6 fucking Elder Dragon kills the other day. Thanks, game. Well, I'll be back probably later after I eat something or I feel a little bit better. Till next time, peace out everyone.